She is sexy. Hello, you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is day one of us doing a tutorial on each of the Disney princess collections. If you watched yesterday's video, we unboxed the whole Revolution and Disney collaboration where it has Cinderella, Belle and then Tiana, and today we're going to be focusing on Cinderella. So each of the princesses have their own face palette. This is what Cinderella's palette looks like. Absolutely beautiful. We're definitely going to have to go for some kind of a bluey look today. And each of them have their own highlighter as well. So this is just what the packaging looks like. And it just looks like this. And they also have their own lip topper, which I also picked up. This is Cinderella's, a lovely sparkly one. They also have their own false eyelashes each, but I didn't pick any of them up because I have enough false eyelashes. Anyways, so the palette itself retails for £15. Obviously it is double-sided, so you get all of the obviously blushes and highlighters as well as the full side of the eyeshadows. The highlighter was £8 and then the lip topper was £5. If you are new here, by the way, I am LuceStephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up so I know to do more of these in the future and to continue buying Revolution's new launches as well. Please go enter my huge giveaway linked down below. It'll also be linked on the end screen if you're on your computer. Let's just get straight into it and let's prime our eyes to begin with. So I'm going to pop on some of the P. Louise base in shade 2 Rumour. Tap it all together with my PC29 brush from Peaches and Cream and I'll be back with you in a momento. So here is another little close-up of the palette. So you get the 3 blushes, 3 highlighters and obviously all of the beautiful colours of eyeshadow on the other side. I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to do a blue look and I think I'm going to start with Daydream, which is this more vibrant blue up here. And I think we'll put that into my crease. I'm just taking a Makeup Obsession brush. This one literally came in it's full size. It came in the £30 gift set, which I have a video on linked down below if you want to go check it out. I'm literally just going to tap this into the crease. So that is what it's looking like. I must admit it's definitely not as bright as what it is in the palette, but it is still really, really nice blue and I still really like how it's turned out. I am going to take what am I going to take? I think I'm going to take, no, do I want that? Yeah, let's go in with this one. This is just another little cheap brush that I got off eBay. And we're going to go in with the shade Fairy Godmother, which is this different, like a lighter, more purpley blue. I'm going to see if I can put that above it to slightly blend it out a little bit and then we'll use like a fluffy brush. I'm just going to pack it on to begin with. Might not be the best brush to do this with, to be fair, but we'll give it a try. One of the things that I am noticing with this palette is there is quite a lot of shimmers. I do like the fact that it has got the pumpkin colour, which is more of like obviously a pumpkin orangey kind of colour. These colours blend beautifully together considering I'm probably not using the best brush to blend them together. But it has got a darker brown in it and it has also got a couple of transition shades and like a light shade as well. It also has a little bit of pink in it, which is a bit different because the rest of the palette is quite blue. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, it's just again another cheap one off eBay, and I'm literally just going to blend all of that together. And I'm going to go back in with them colours again just to build up the pigmentation, which to be fair is what I would normally do with any other kind of eyeshadow, so I don't mind that I have to do it with this. I do think this blue is definitely a lot different on the eye compared to in the pan. Like if you look at it on the brush compared to how it goes on the eye, it's definitely not as of a vibrant blue as what I thought it was going to be, which I actually don't mind. I think I prefer the colour that it goes on the eye compared to what's actually in the pan. And I'm just going to go back in with, I don't know why I've picked this weird brush to go in to pack this colour on, but we've already started now, so we've committed. So I am quite liking how it's turning out, but I do think the pigmentation isn't really bad, but it also isn't wowing me, is what some Revolution stuff can. I'm just going to take the P. Louise base again. I'm actually going to use a P. Louise brush for the first time. I've never actually used her brushes before. This is just the What a Treat My Base brushes 7072 brush. It was one that came like in the crisp packet with the more like peachy coloured base, which is why it's got the little peach handle. But I just can't believe I get my blank canvas one out, so we're going to go in with an oldie, a bit of goodie, and just the normal one. And I'm literally just cutting the crease. So I mentioned in the video that I did yesterday when I unboxed all of the different princesses, I've got the other two sat behind me, Belle and Tiana's. When I unboxed it all, I said that I had to FaceTime my sister, who's 9, because all she says is Gus. Like she calls me Gus. She's like, Gus, 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 Gus. Hi Gus, what are you doing, Gus? Gus, 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 Gus. And she'll just talk to me like that, right? So one of the shades in here is called Gus, which is a light kind of sparkly blue, and it would be so rude for me to do a tutorial and to not use the word Gus and to use that shade. So I'm going to put some Gus on my eyelids, Gus, 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 as my sister would say, and let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that is pretty. So obviously I know that it has the midnight blue shade here, this darker matte one, but it would have been nice to have seen a colour that was a darker blue that wasn't as dark as that, if that makes sense. Just so you've got a bit more to kind of play around with, just a couple more kind of darker mattes, because I feel like you've got quite a lot of different colour shimmers, which is beautiful, obviously really nice and princessy-esque and all that kind of stuff, but it would have been nice to have maybe a couple more mattes, like a couple more blue mattes, maybe even another pink matte, because we've got a one matte pink and then one like purpley shimmer, so it would have been nice to maybe see some more of them. So I just say this eyeshadow is applying amazing, because I'm not even using my finger. I feel like it's so rare now to apply a shimmery eyeshadow without your finger and it still look really good. I'm going to see what it's like with my finger actually. I found with like the Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette, I had to use my finger. Whereas this one, oh, looks beautiful with and without your finger. Ooh, she is sexy. Okie doke. So let's add a little bit more of that Daydream blue on this outer corner. And let's deepen up a little bit. This is when I would have really liked to have that extra dark blue, because I don't want to go in with midnight. It's like too much of a dark blue. It'll be too much of a contrast with this kind of light eye that we've got going on, like a light blue. But it would have been nice to have something that's maybe just a little bit darker, just to blend with, to deepen up this outer corner. But either way, I'm still obsessed with how this looks. I think it looks beautiful. So I'm going to do the other eye and I'll put on the rest of my makeup and we'll come back, we'll do blush, highlighter and lips, which I'm so excited for. So I've done the rest of my base makeup and I've just put the exact same colours just a little bit underneath the eyes just to tie it all together. I think we're going to go in with a bit of blush now. So there's 3 different types of blushes in this palette. So we've got A Dream is a Wish, Waltz and Happily Ever After. I think I'm going to go in for a mixture of Waltz and Happily Ever After. I feel like this is just a little bit too pink when I've got blue. Like I don't want to look like a doll. So I'm just going to go in with my Peaches and Cream PC03 brush and literally just going to tap into the 2 of them. We'll see what this is like. I love the fact that they've actually got blushes in this one, because these are basically kind of like the same packaging as the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. However, this one has the face stuff on one side. I'm going to go in with a little bit more Waltz in comparison to the Happily Ever After, because it is quite pinky. Rosy cheeks like a princess. Oh, that actually looks really cute, doesn't it? I feel like it does look very, very princessy, which just makes sense. Look how cute that is. Let's put some highlighter on. So again, highlighter, we have 3 different shades. We have Bippity Boppity Boo, which I absolutely love how they've done that. And I'm going to go in with this lighter shade, and I might tap in a little bit of Boo, but more Bippity, just because the other one just looks a little bit too dark for me, and it wouldn't be a colour that I would use for bronzer. So let's see what these 2 are like. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Let's see what the one in its individual packaging is like. So this is just before midnight, which is what the palette has wrote on it as well. So it just looks like this. And let's see, this one has like a pink reflex in it. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see what this one's. Ooh, very, very kickbacking. So that bothers you. That's probably going to bother you. And let's see what it's like on this cheek. Ooh, can you see that pink? Wow. Wow. I feel like that highlighter would go a lot better if you had a more pinky blush on. Whereas I was just a little bit more peachy than it is pinky. I'm just going to put some on this side just so it matches up a little bit. The highlighters haven't wowed me. Like yesterday I did a video, it'll be coming next week, on the Revolution Glamour Christmas collection, and the highlighter in that wowed me. This one's cute. I thought it was going to be a bit more chalky than what it is. I feel like it blended into the skin really well, but it's not super beaming, but it is really nice. And I'm going to go with a mixture of all three because why not? I'm going to put a little bit on the end of my nose. But yeah, that is what the highlighters look like. Not bad. Could be better as well. I'm going to go in with a little brush with Bippity, and I'm going to put this on my inner corner. Okay, that wasn't very good. Not going to lie. I feel like it's more white than it is kind of shimmery. That's a little bit better. Yeah, the highlighters haven't wowed me as much as the rest of it. So I want to try the lip topper by itself first to see what it's like. So I'm just going to put it straight on and we'll see what pigmentation. Ooh, do you see that? Ooh. It smells nice. It's not super sticky. I know I've only put a little bit on. Not much comes out in the brush. I feel like you'd have to pump it a few times. So this is what the lip gloss looks like. I think, well, lip topper. It's basically a lip gloss. Like, it's just a lip gloss, let's be serious. I think that is gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of the Peaches and Cream, really sparkly one. But I love that, and it's like like a squeezy lip gloss, which just isn't my thing. I prefer ones that have like the applicator to actually apply it. I just feel like it's just so much easier, and I'd rather the lip gloss get a little bit dirty than kind of having like a squeezy tube applicator, which is not my thing at all. So I actually prefer this over the Peaches and Cream one. If you've always wanted that Peaches and Cream one, I'd recommend picking this up. One, it's cheaper, but two, I don't even think the Peaches and Cream sell it anymore because I've not seen it on the website. I know I've mentioned it before in videos. I've tried to get a link for it and I've not been able to find it, so I would definitely recommend trying this out instead. I'm going to pop some mascara on and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So that is my mascara all done. I actually can't believe how long my lashes have gone today. I don't know if you can actually see that on the camera. Wow. If you're wondering what mascara I've actually used, for my lower lashes I've used the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer, and for my actual top lashes I've used the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. I believe this is like volume 1, like the original one. But yeah, wow. Wow. Anyway, so let's round this all together. So, like I said, the palette itself with half of the face stuff and half the eyeshadow retails for £15. I believe it is sold out, but I have been having a little look on their Instagram and it definitely mentions about getting restocked, so I would definitely keep an eye out. You can actually sign up for email notifications on the website for certain products when things go out of stock, or if it says like coming soon. So yeah, would highly recommend. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I would say the highlighters need a bit of working with because it's just not the best, and they're quite like a mucky shade. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they're quite a mucky shade of highlighter, but I still think it looks really nice. I think it looks good, the combination between the ones in this palette and also obviously the individual one. I probably, if it wasn't Cinderella, I wouldn't have ever picked this up because I'm not a big pink reflex highlighter kind of gal. It's just not my thing. But it's Cinderella and I had to pick it up. It's just, oh, beautiful. So yeah, would highly recommend getting that. This one I would say if you aren't too bothered, I'd just skip on that one. But if you are a bit of a collector, or if you just love Cinderella and you think that you just keep it and use it just for obviously the prettiness, or you like a pink reflect highlighter, I would recommend getting that one as well. And this lip topper is probably going to be my new fave thing, not going to lie. Wow. It's not, like, it's literally not sticky at all. It's not very heavy. It's not gloopy. That is the thing with the peaches and cream one. It's very gloopy. You have to put like the perfect amount on. If you put too little on, you can't really see it. If you put too much on, it's like dead gloopy and you get like that stringy bit between your lips, which just makes me feel sick even thinking about it. But yeah, I would highly recommend this collection. I am going to be doing Belle tomorrow, and then I'm going to do Tiana's on, what day are we on today? Friday. On Sunday, I'll do Tiana's on Sunday night as well. I've got so many videos filmed for you. I'm so excited to share them. But don't forget to enter my huge giveaway. Please hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for Belle's look, and we'll see what we come up with. I do wish, a little side note, I do wish that they brought out a lipstick with each of them as well. I would have preferred to have a lipstick over the false eyelashes, but either way, I still think the collection has been done really well. It definitely could have been improved on, but compared to like the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, I felt like there was a lot of areas for improvement with that one. I don't know if it's because I'm a Disney fan, it could just be that I'm just a sucker for it, but I approve anyway. So I shall see you tomorrow for a brand new video at 6 o'clock UK time. See you tomorrow.